In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make your first $500 with CPA marketing. So it's currently 11:19 p.m. and today has been extremely hot. You get up to 44 degrees Celsius and right now it's 22 degrees, so not too bad. But basically I've been pretty busy all day today. Now it's 11 o'clock at night and I still wanted to film a video. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make $500, your first $500 with CPA marketing. Now, if you've tried CPA marketing and you haven't generated any results, keep on watching this video because I'm going to explain I'm going to explain in detail how you're going to make your first $500 or first $100. I'm going to guide you through what kind of niche, what kind of offers I promote specifically, giving you one example thoroughly, and where you're going to find that CPA offer, how you're going to set up your traffic sources, how you're going to set up your funnel, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to go into that in detail in today's video, so keep on watching. I'm going to go ahead and set up my laptop somewhere. So let's go.
Going down.
Okay, so I'm back in my room. Decided to come back in because a lot of people were going in and out of the room that I was filming in. But essentially for today's video, it's all going to be about CPA marketing. Now, if you don't know what CPA marketing is, it's basically CPA stands for cost per action. So if you do a certain action, then the affiliate network or whatever that offer that you're promoting is coming from, they're going to pay you out a certain amount of fee. So for example, it can be like $1, $2, $3, $4. Okay, so for step one, I'm going to go over. Okay, so for step one, the first point I'm going to go over is actually the niche. What kind of CPA niche, what kind of CPA offers. I'm going to go over an example of how you can implement this for yourself. And then I'm also going to go over affiliate networks and how you can get accepted to it, and where you can find these type of CPA offers. For step two, I'm going to go over. Then for step two, I'm going to be breaking down how to build sales funnels and how you can actually create the funnels, demonstrate to you how you can implement it right away after watching this video. Now moving on to step three. And then for step three, I'm going to go over the traffic source, actually using Facebook ads. Going to show you step by step on how you're going to set this up and how you're actually going to run traffic to the funnel that you're going to be creating. That's basically the formula for today's video. So if you want to learn this, keep on watching because I'm going to go through it right now.
Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So step one, best converting offer types, niches, affiliate networks. Now in terms of converting offer types, this is what I like to call single opt-in or lead generation. So this is the type of offer that I personally promote, I personally run, and if you're a complete beginner, this is where you can start right off. Now, single opt-in is where you're adding a new email address to a list and you're getting paid for every email address that you opt in to that specific CPA offer site. So that's basically what you do. Now, examples of these single opt-in or lead generation offer types are auto loans, real estate, surveys. Now, I'm going to go more into detail and show you an example so you can get a visual representation of what kind of offers I mean or what I'm talking about. Now, the name for this is lead generation. So this is the action of bringing in new leads, new prospect, and basically that's all you have to do. You just have to bring in new leads. It can be like their contact details, so their name, address, zip code, their email address. That's it. Then you get paid for how many leads you can bring in to that specific offer type or that specific offer. Is that you have to be careful when it comes to promoting these types of offers. Now, these type of offers are called white hats. Now, what makes them black hats are the way you're running it. So of course, you have to ensure that the way your campaigns are running is aligning with the ad policies. So for example, I've spoken about this in a previous video, and that is you have to ensure that you're following the guidelines. So for example, you're not claiming any false statements, you're not scamming, you're not lying, you're not providing any false advertisement. With that being said, you have to read the rules, the offer rules, you have to read the ad policies so that you're not going against Facebook Google platform, you're going to run these type of offers. And do ensure that it does align with the ad policies and you're running it cleanly. Don't claim big things. Follow the ad policies. Follow the guideline. Okay, so for the examples, we can do auto financing or auto loans. Okay, so basically what they have to do is just apply. That's how you get paid when they get through it. All they have to do, and then you will get paid for the leads that you bring in. Now, in terms of affiliate networks and where you actually find these CPA offers, I've given you 3 examples here. I've given you 3 networks that you can go ahead and join and apply. There's Max Bounty, Cash Network, and Offer Vault. Now, when it comes to getting accepted with these affiliate networks, for example, with Max Bounty, you do have to apply and you will get an interview. So they will contact you, they'll call you. It's like a pretty quick call. They just ask you, your experience, how you plan on promoting it. And when you get accepted, you will get assigned an affiliate manager. Your affiliate manager, this is where you can ask him questions of the type of offers you want to promote. They will give you email blasts, contact one another if you have any questions, all that sort of stuff. Those are the affiliate networks, or a few examples of networks that you can join. But essentially, that's step 1. The best converting offer types and the niche that you can get into if you don't know where to start, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, so now moving on to step 2, which is landing pages and funnel building. Now, if you don't know what landing pages are or what are sales funnel, I made previous videos on this topic explaining in detail what they are, how you can utilize it to your advantage. Go check that out to have a better understanding before moving forward and actually creating sales funnels. So right here is the old way. So which is you create an ad, send it to a basic landing page, send it to offer, and then you expect that you'll get paid. Now, in today's age, in today's time, it won't work. You need to have, the reason for that is because you don't know what the best or what the most profitable ad is if you don't test. I talk about split testing a lot in my videos, and that is because as a marketer, as a digital marketer, you're like a scientist. You're testing out different variables. So with that being said, this simple flowchart, that's not how you're going to be able to generate the most sales. And the way you're going to do this is because, so you have your campaign, okay, and then you create several ad sets. Now with several ad sets, you're basically split testing various variables. You're changing various variables. So for example, you could be split testing between 3 types of headlines, split testing between 3 types of images, split testing between 3 types of ad copy, different landing pages, and not only that, we could also be split testing various CPA offers. I'm going to move on to my next point, which is landing page. How to create landing pages, and what are the 2 options? I'm just going to give you 2 options of how you can create a simple funnel. This first option, with this basic landing page, it can just be a button saying like, click this button to be taken to the auto loan services type thing, and then it will get. Now the second option that you can go about this is basically you have your ad which offers a lead magnet. Now if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's basically a small piece of valuable content that's easily consumable by your audience. So it'll take 5 minutes or less to be able to consume that content, and however it adds value to them. Now, in exchange for this lead magnet, we get their email address. Now, the reason why we follow up is so that we ensure that they actually go to that offer and we get paid for that. Now, additionally, what we can do is we can send them several offers down the line and we get paid more. Okay? So that's just an overview. If you're a bit confused, just go back to the beginning of this video or the beginning of this step 2 and just watch it again, that you can gain a better understanding and understand it even better than the first time you're watching this video. So just go back, take notes, draw out the flowchart if you must, in order to get a better picture of it and understanding it yourself before actually implementing it. So that's the overview. Now I'm going to show you how to actually build out your landing page, how to build out your funnels, and what tool you can use. Moving on to the next part, and that is actually creating and building your sales funnels and landing pages for the specific CPA offers you're going to be testing and running. Now, in terms of a tool that I personally use and you too can utilize to your advantage, and it's a tool that you need and you will require in order to automate and start your affiliate marketing business, automate it and scale it. And that tool, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I use Builderall. Now, if you're new to this channel and you don't know what Builderall is, essentially Builderall is an all-in-one dashboard platform. It includes a funnel builder, a autoresponder, email autoresponder, and also additional tools that you can use. But specifically for this video, I'm just going to be talking about the funnel builder and its mailing boss, which is an email autoresponder for your follow-up sequences in order to follow up with your leads for your offers that you're going to be running. So Builderall looks like this. This is the funnel builder. It's the pixel perfect new website and includes all these different categories that you can choose from. It's a drag and drop, which means it's a template that's given to you and you just use it, edit it to your liking, to the theme of your offer, all that sort of stuff, depending on what it is you're trying to build. Now, if you go to sales funnels, as you can see, they have hundreds or so many templates that you can choose from and use. But for this sake, we're obviously talking about sales funnel, and specifically for CPA offers, we're going to do two options, which is a single opt-in and also a lead magnet funnel. Now, if you go to Builderall, you will see this sales funnel right here. Now, you choose your sales funnel, and as you can see, you have various sales funnels that you can choose from. But the first example that we're going to go through is actually a squeeze page funnel. Now, it's in order to gain the email addresses of the leads that you're going to be attracting and you're going to be gaining. And it's a simple 2-page funnel. So if you click the squeeze page funnel, it will take you to this page right here, and it says time to edit 10 minutes, and basically a description of what a sales page or squeeze page funnel is and how you can utilize it to your advantage and how you can use it to run your CPA offers. Now, this is the funnel blueprint, which is going to be exactly what we're going to be using. So we've got our Facebook ads, which I'm going to be talking about in the next point. You'll go to your squeeze page and you're going to be collecting their email address. Now, once you collect their email address, they will get added to your email list, and this is where your follow-up automation comes into play. And then it gets taken to the thank you page, or you can take them straight to the CPA offer page. So we're going to select this template, edit template, and it looks like this. And as you can see here, for this drag and drop funnel, it shows you what you have to do. So, here goes your headline. Use a good call to action. Now, in terms of your headline, in terms of this simple funnel template here, what we're going to do for this headline is actually we're going to mimic or gain inspiration from the actual CPA offer that we've chosen. For your headline, you're going to get straight to the point and state, well, this is like stating what your prospects desires, what they require, and you're going to be gaining this from the research you'll be doing from that specific niche market. Call to action is basically telling your prospects what they need to do in order to get to the next step. So what you're doing as a marketer is you're enabling or you're leading your audience, your prospects through a sales journey in order to get them from step A to step B to step C, and then getting them from a complete stranger to basically a paying customer. Because obviously what we're doing is the type of offers we're running are single opt-ins. What this does is it's just diverting the customers from the Facebook platform to a landing page and then to the CPA offer. So that's what we're doing. But of course, you can get their email address so that you can follow them. You can follow up with them in order to promote more CPA offers in relation to what they've signed up for, essentially, and also push for that CPA offer if they haven't done it. So that's the first option. The second option that you can do is you can do a lead magnet funnel. Now, lead magnet funnel essentially it's exchanging a valuable piece of content for their email address. So if we choose this funnel blueprint, as you can see here, it's essentially the same as just a single opt-in, but the only difference is you're actually giving out something for free that's in relation to what the CPA offer is going to be. So if we choose just this example right here, this is what it looks like. Okay, so basically it's exactly the same, but now what you're doing is you're utilizing the lead magnet that you've created or you've outsourced, giving it to them once they've actually opted in to your email list. Okay, so those are the two options that you can have. You can just have a single opt-in, which basically just says click here to get taken to the CPA offer, or click here to start choosing your auto loans that's out there, or you can give them a lead magnet. In terms of your opt-in, basically what this does is your prospects gets added to an email list. Now, in terms of Builderall has Mailing Boss, which is an email autoresponder. So if we go to Mailing Boss, they have lots of tutorials for Mailing Boss. So don't freak out if you're just very confused and very overwhelmed of the new platform. If you're new to using Builderall, they offer tons of tutorials, step-by-step guide, so you can just pace yourself and go through the tutorials in your own time. But basically with Mailing Boss, you create a subscribers list, and once you've created a subscribers list, if you go back to your funnel, you configure that, and basically you just choose what email list you've created, and then they'll get added to that email list. And then right after that, you will create an email follow-up sequence in Mailing Boss, which means that once someone opt-ins to your subscriber list, they will get automatically sent the email follow-up sequences that you have structured and created prior to running your campaigns. Not only that, but you can also send newsletters or email blasts promoting other CPA offers on top of the current CPA offer that you're running. So not only are you making CPA commissions from that single offer, but by collecting people's email addresses, they become your own traffic source, which means you are able to market other CPA offers to them. Does that make sense? So, you're essentially getting your own prospects by also getting paid to provide prospects to that CPA offer that you've chosen. So that's how you create a sales funnel on Builderall, especially if you're a complete beginner and you don't know what tool to use or what's out there. Builderall is $49 per month. Now, when you actually join Builderall, under my link, which is in the description below this video, you'll actually get an additional training bonuses. Now, this training goes over how you can actually become an affiliate for Builderall and make commission. It's a passive income commission, which means you will get paid weekly and of course monthly, as long as the people that have signed up to you stays subscribed. And just to give you a quick overview of what you get when you join my affiliate team, or when you just join Builderall, doesn't have to become an affiliate, but just to join Builderall, you will get additional training. So it's an overview training for like affiliate marketing, but it's specifically aimed for Builderall. So you will get, as you can see here on the side, this is some of the modules that you will get, and you will also get additional training. Now, this additional training involves a Facebook ads masterclass, which goes over a much more advanced to Facebook ads. Additionally, it also has ClickBank affiliate training. Link is in the description for a 7-day free trial. And of course, if you do join and become a Builderall user through my link, you will also get these additional training resources and plus a lot of done for you training stuff. So anyways, that's the step 2 for this video. It's how to create the sales funnel and landing pages for your CPA offer. Now, moving on to the next step is actually the traffic source, which is Facebook ads, which I'm going to go over how you actually run Facebook ads to CPA offers. Now, this is also included in the Builderall training area that you will receive if you do decide to join Builderall through my link. Moving on to the Facebook ads when it comes to CPA offers and running CPA offers. And basically, we're here, and what's your marketing objective? If If you haven't seen my previous Facebook ad videos explaining each of the meaning of each of these options here and actually going through how to create the perfect Facebook ad and going through the objectives, how to create campaigns, all that sort of stuff, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave a link. And basically, when it comes to CPA offers, two things when it comes to the marketing objective, either engagement or video views, because I want to get as much link clicks to my landing page and then to my CPA offer. And of course, we're going to be testing out variations of the ad or the ad sets that we're going to be creating, or you're going to be creating, or I'm going to be creating. So, for example, for video views, if we're going to have a video ad running, which for video ads you can outsource your video ads or you can take inspiration from other people. Now, when it comes to actually creating ad sets, this is where the split testing happens. Now, to give you an example, that is for the ad set name, the way I name ad set is the country, what kind am I testing, my objective, ages, female and male or genders, and of course the locations to make it very specific. So now in terms of your audience, now this is where your research comes into play, because one, you have to look at the offer rules for the CPA offer you're going to be running or you choose to run. And that is because some CPA offers, they only allow you to run it in the UK, or some in the US, or some in Australia. So you have to make sure you look at that and make sure you're actually being compliant with what the CPA offer allows you to do. But essentially, when it comes to this like custom audience, when you have your pixel installed for your landing page and you've generated enough pixel data or pixel fires, then you're able to create lookalike audience, which then you can target people that have similar interest or similar to those that have clicked on your link or have watched 50% of your video, all that sort of stuff. You can target a wider audience similar to those that took interest and engaged with your ad. So when it comes to locations, like I said, check your offer rules, make sure you know you're running the ads in the countries that is being stated. But basically with locations, tier 1 countries, and then split testing between that, there's can be various ad sets, and then split testing between the locations. And in terms of audience size, the lowest I would go is 100,000. The reason for that is it does allow Facebook to get very specific. In terms of detailed targeting, this is where your research comes into place. For example, you can utilize the audience insights. So you have to get really specific with your detailed targeting so that you can enable your ad to really optimize and of course get the best results for the CPA offer that you're running. And not only that, but when it comes to ad sets, like we've spoken about in the previous steps, and that is actually, you can also test different CPA offers. Don't just stick to one or two. Split test between 3 to 4 CPA offers and see which converts better. Okay, and this is one of the things that I talk about in my previous video, and that is essentially, don't look at the payouts, especially if you're a beginner, because even though a payout can be higher, for example, it can be like $4 in comparison to $2, the $2 can convert more, can be better converting than the $4 payout. So don't rule out any offer yet. When it comes to split testing, test it and see what data you get back and see which one performs better. Basically, you want to edit placement, and that is because if you want to test between the placement as well, for example, Facebook versus Instagram, and see which one performs better in that certain offer or the variable you're testing. Okay, and for your budget and schedule, for your daily budget, I'd stick to minimum of $5, like maximum $20. Let it run for a few days, like 3 days, and see what data you get back, because within those 3 days and the daily budget like $5 to $15, $20, then you're able to get enough data back from Facebook for you to allow to make a decision whether you're going to scale that daily budget or whether you're going to kill that ad set, and see which ad set, depending on the variable you're testing, performs better. Okay, but essentially in terms of creating ad set, you can create multiple ad set and just changing one variable, for example, location. You want more information in terms of actually creating Facebook ads and choosing the right objectives for which campaign. I've made previous videos on Facebook ads. Go check that out. I go in so much more detail in comparison to what I'm currently going through right now. Now, in terms of a specific example and a specific niche when it comes to CPA offers, leave a comment down below if you actually want me to get very specific and show you a specific example and allow you to see how I do the targeting and what kind of targeting I would do when it comes to a specific CPA offer, and taking you through the process of step 1 to 3 that I showed you in this video, which is an overview, but getting even more in detail. So if that's what you want, leave it down in the comments below.